Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the intricacies of psychology and relationships. Today, we're diving into a topic that everyone can relate to: conflict management. Whether it's with a partner, a friend, or a colleague, conflicts are an inevitable part of life. But how we handle these situations can make all the difference. So, let's discuss 6 tips for effective conflict management that can help you navigate disagreements with grace and understanding. Tip 1. Stay calm and collected. The first and perhaps most crucial tip is to stay calm. When emotions run high, it's easy to say things you might regret later. So, take a moment to breathe deeply and collect your thoughts before responding. You might even consider pausing the conversation if you feel overwhelmed. This not only helps you approach the situation more rationally, but also shows the other person that you are committed to resolving the conflict rather than escalating it. Think about it. When you remain calm, you're better able to listen and think critically. Practice mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or grounding exercises to help you stay centered during tense moments. Remember, it's okay to take a break if needed. A few minutes of silence can lead to a more productive discussion. Tip 2. Use I statements. Next up is the power of I statements. Instead of saying, "You always interrupt me," try rephrasing it to, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted." This subtle shift in language can significantly change the dynamics of the conversation. I statements help express your feelings without placing blame, making it easier for the other person to hear and understand your perspective. When you frame your thoughts in this way, you create a more empathetic environment for discussion. It invites the other person to respond without feeling defensive. So, next time you find yourself in a conflict, try leading with your feelings and needs instead of accusations. You'll be surprised by how much more effective your communication becomes. Tip 3. Actively listen. Now, let's talk about active listening. This skill is essential for effective conflict management. It involves not just hearing what the other person is saying, but truly understanding their perspective. Show that you're engaged by nodding, maintaining eye contact, and reflecting back what you've heard. For instance, you can say, "What I hear you saying is..." This not only clarifies any misunderstandings, but also demonstrates your willingness to understand the other person's feelings. Active listening also requires putting aside your own agenda for a moment. Allow the other person to express themselves fully before jumping in with your own thoughts. This helps create a safe space for open communication and fosters a more collaborative atmosphere. Remember, conflicts often arise from miscommunication, and active listening is a powerful antidote. Tip 4. Find common ground. Finding common ground is another effective strategy for managing conflict. Even in disagreements, there are often shared interests or values that you can build upon. Start by identifying what you both agree on, whether it's a mutual goal or a shared concern. This creates a sense of partnership rather than opposition. For example, if you're arguing about household chores, you might both agree that a clean home is important. This common ground allows you to shift the focus from the conflict to collaborative problem solving. Ask questions like, "What can we both do to reach a solution?" This approach not only reduces tension, but also encourages teamwork. Tip 5. Be open to compromise. Compromise is essential in conflict resolution. It's important to be open to finding a middle ground. Understand that both parties may need to give a little to reach a satisfactory solution. Approach the conversation with a willingness to adjust your stance if it means achieving a positive outcome. This doesn't mean you should sacrifice your core values, but rather that you're open to different solutions. For instance, if one partner wants to spend money on a vacation while the other prefers saving, they might agree to budget for a smaller trip. Being flexible in your negotiations can lead to more harmonious outcomes and demonstrate your commitment to the relationship. Tip 6. Know when to walk away. Finally, it's crucial to recognize when to walk away from a heated discussion. Sometimes, conflicts can escalate beyond productive discussion. If you find that emotions are running too high or the conversation is becoming unproductive, it may be best to take a step back. Communicate this respectfully. "I think we both need some time to cool off before we continue this discussion." Stepping away doesn't mean you're avoiding the conflict. It shows that you're committed to resolving it thoughtfully. It also gives both parties the opportunity to reflect on their feelings and return to the conversation with a clearer mindset. To wrap up, effective conflict management is an essential skill that can lead to healthier relationships and better communication. By staying calm, using I statements, actively listening, finding common ground, being open to compromise, and knowing when to walk away, you can navigate conflicts with confidence and understanding. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more insights on psychology and relationships. Together, we can foster better communication and understanding in our lives. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.